Hello my fellow Welt lovers. Okay, hold on to your warps because the Honkai Star Rail leak train is absolutely off the rails again, and I am here to give you the juiciest update you've been waiting for. Version 3.7 is shaping up to be absolutely insane, and I don't say that lightly. We've got confirmed banner info, a brand new character kit that's blowing people's minds with its mechanics, some potential reruns that are gonna wreck your wallets, and of course that all-important drip marketing date that's basically a love letter from Hoyoverse to us simps. So strap in, grab your popcorn, because we are about to dive into everything you need to know about Cyrene'S, Constance, and the chaotic rerun roulette that 3.7 is about to unleash. Topping up in Genshin or Star Rail can get expensive, and let's be honest, we've all seen those in-game prices and wished they were just a bit lower. Well, that's exactly what LD Shop is here for. This is LD Shop, the official top-up platform developed by the LD Player Emulator Group. It lets you top up your favorite games like Genshin Impact and Star Rail at huge discounts, up to 23% off or more. And yeah, it's super easy to use. All you need is your server and UID, and your top-up will show up in-game within just a few minutes. It's safe, reliable, and used by thousands of players. You can even compare prices, for example, something like the Supply Pass or a 6480 Stellar Jade Bundle. It's way cheaper here than in-game. If you register using my link, you'll get a 15% off coupon and an extra 5% off coupon, which can save you up to $50 on your first top-ups. Plus, LD Shop gives you the same first top-up bonus you get in-game, so you're not missing out on anything. And if you're planning to spend more, here's a bonus. If you spend over $80, you'll unlock VIP status, which gives you a free supply pass and more perks. So if you're looking to save while still getting everything you normally would in-game, just use the link in the description and get Hysilens while saving more. First things first, let's talk about our girl Cyrene'S. As many of you should already know, she is the Remembrance Path, she is Ice, and she is literally cooking up the most unique mechanics we've seen so far in Star Rail. Forget what you thought you knew about supports, because Cyrene'S is operating on an entirely different wavelength. The leaks say she's rocking this dual-form transformation gimmick, flipping between a child Cyrene'S and an adult Cyrene'S form, and that already had me screaming. But it gets crazier. Her Memo Sprites is rumored to be a little spectral stingray, and basically her bread and butter. Her rumored talent? Oh, buckle up. Cyrene'S passive reportedly lets her juice the entire team with defense ignore and true damage bonuses, which is already cracked. But then on top of that, she dishes out an extra plus 10% boost per ally in the squad. Like, excuse me? That's literally scaling with your entire team comp, which means the more stacked your squad, the more ridiculous her buffs become. And then her ultimate, listen, this is where the game ends. She shifts into her adult Cyrene'S form, summons this ethereal pink bow, channels starlight, and fires off a cosmic arrow that paints a river of stars across the field. Sounds cinematic already, right? But then comes the broken part. It apparently triggers the ultimates of your entire team simultaneously. Like every single ally pops off at the same time. Do you understand how disgusting that synergy is? Imagine coordinating a whole squad's nukes into one cinematic fireworks show. If this goes live even remotely close to how it's leaked, Cyrene'S is going to be a must-pull. Now, here's where things get messy. Early on, she was being labeled as a DPS unit, but newer info points to her being more of a support with ultimate synergy baked into her kit. Basically, she's looking less like your main carry and more like the goddess tier enabler that turns your entire team into monsters. And here's the kicker. She's not universal. Nope, this is where Hoyoverse pulls their classic niche support trick. The leaks heavily suggest that Cyrene'S is specifically tuned for the Remembrance, Castor Ice, Hysilens, Evernight squad, and that means if you don't have Castor Ice, she might not shine nearly as hard. That hurts, because now I'm staring at my pulls thinking, do I sell my soul for her even if I don't have the full synergy team? And her Memo Sprite mechanics? Wild. One of her skills apparently burns her allies' HP to grant buffs, while her field ability can heal back that HP. She's literally creating this push and pull cycle of burning and healing, which is such a neat twist on support mechanics. Plus, once she heals a certain number of times, she can launch another Memo skill that refunds energy for a teammate. That kind of energy economy in a game like Star Rail is absolutely busted because it means ult rotations get faster and smoother, especially in those grindy boss fights. But wait, it doesn't end there. Constance, one of the other leaked characters tied into this whole narrative, has these cracked abilities where dot and break damage can crit. Like, what? And she can treat enemies that aren't even broken as if they're weakness broken, while also treating ally turns as if they're enemy turns. That's literally bending the core rules of the game. These characters aren't just powerful, they're fundamentally changing how the gameplay loop works. The only catch: you can only have one global passive active at a time, so if you want Cyrene'S buffs, you've got to switch off Casterus. Meaning, Hoyoverse is straight up engineering team lock-ins and forcing you to make choices. This is pure evil and I love it. But okay, let's talk banners, because I know that's what's stressing most of you. The confirmed big news is that Hysilens is getting her rerun in version 3.7 alongside Cyrene. Yes, Hysilens fans, your patience is being rewarded at last. The only problem is that this pairing is absolute pain. If you don't have Hysilens like me, you're now staring down two god-tier supports on the same patch. Wallets are about to be annihilated, and there's literally no winning unless you're sitting on 300 pulls. And that's not even the end of it. There's heavy speculation about Rappa finally getting her long-awaited rerun. Our girl dropped way back in version 2.6, and Hoyoverse has left her in rerun jail for 6 patches straight. 6. That's criminal. The whispers say she might rerun alongside Cyrene too, which would make this patch absolutely stacked. And then, just to make things even spicier, there's talk about a possible rerun banner featuring Mighty Eye. We've also seen the triple rerun strategy before, so it's not impossible. But let's be real, if Hoyoverse actually does all of this in one patch, they're basically declaring financial war on us. My poor Jades are already trembling. Now, onto the drip marketing bomb. Mark your calendars, because reliable sources are pointing to September 9th for Cyrene'S official drip marketing drop. That's 3 weeks away, and honestly, it's gonna fly by faster than a Himiko train animation. But here's the wholesome twist that had me cackling: September 9th isn't just a random date. In China, 9 to 9 symbolizes eternal love, like forever and always. Are you kidding me, Hoyoverse? You're really gonna schedule Cyrene'S drip marketing on the eternal love date just to fuel our simping? That is both diabolical and genius. It's basically Hoyo saying, you will love this character forever. And honestly, they're right. I'm already broke, and I haven't even seen the drip yet. So yeah, 3.7 is already shaping up to be one of the wildest patches we've ever seen. We've got a revolutionary new support in Cyrene who can literally pop off your whole squad's ultimates, reruns that are basically fan-demanded justice, drip marketing on Eternal Love Day, and of course Hoyoverse's eternal quest to make sure none of us ever financially recover from this. Personally, I'm terrified and excited at the same time. Do I go all in for Cyrene even though I don't have the full Castorai squad? Do I hold out for Rappa's justice rerun? Or do I just accept my fate and start farming more Jade like a madman? What about you guys? Are you pulling for Cyrene, or are you saving for Hysilens, or maybe waiting on the chaos of a triple rerun? Let me know, because I need to know who's suffering with me when this banner drops. Either way, one thing's for sure: Hoyoverse knows exactly how to keep us addicted, and they're laughing while we cry into our wallets.